I don't mean to alarm you, but 2025 is in 60 days. And if you're ready to walk into 2025 with confidence, purpose, and discipline, this video is for you. There is no better time than right now to focus on becoming the absolute best version of yourself before the new year. Why wait until the new year to start doing things that get you closer to your goals? This is gonna be a roadmap to how to actually become the best version of yourself in this short time. Let's get started. First things first, we need a clear destination. You need to know what your goals are. You need to know what type of person you want to become. And you need to know that in detail. The mistake that so many people make is that they set such vague resolutions. I want to be fit, I want to be rich, I want to have a better life. Okay, but what does that mean? It's not detailed enough. And if it's not detailed enough, it's really hard for you to work towards that goal and to know when you achieve it. Without being specific, setting goals doesn't take us very far. Think about what the best version of yourself looks like. What does this person do? What are some very specific goals that this person has already achieved? For instance, the goal could be working out consistently 4 times a week, or being able to run 10 kilometers, or having X amount of money saved up. Those are specific goals. And the beauty about specific goals is they also tell you exactly what you need to do in order to achieve them. If I say, well, I want to be fit, what does that mean? What do I need to do on a daily basis in order to get fit? I have no clue. But if I say the goal is to work out 4 times a week, well, there you have it. All you need is to schedule those 4 workouts in your calendar, to actually do them, and you've achieved your goal. Specificity really is the magic here. When you've got your very specific goals, the next step is always to break them down into pieces. That way you can start thinking about what you need to do on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, in order to achieve those goals. Breaking down your goals means finding actionable steps that you can also just execute, like literally put in your calendar, literally do, that will make you reach those goals. I think a lot of people hold themselves back from dreaming big because big goals seem impossible to achieve, and they're not. They really are not. You have the power. You have the power to put in the work, and you have the power to make it more doable. You have the power to take huge goals, huge aspirations in life, and to break them down into yearly goals, into monthly goals, into weekly goals, into daily actions. And that is the beauty of it. No one ever achieves a goal by not putting in any work. It doesn't work like that. You cannot just be like laying on the couch the whole day and wishing you were fit. It's not gonna happen. But it is in your power to get up and go to the gym. You are literally the one who gets to decide if your goals are achievable or not, if your goals will be achieved or not. You have full control. But with control, there's also this element of accountability. You need to hold yourself accountable. You need to not fall into the trap of setting huge goals that you would love to achieve that sound so good in the moment. They sound so doable in the moment, right? You promise yourself you're always gonna work towards that goal, doesn't matter what happened. But then, 1 week into it, and you're already giving up because you don't feel like working out that day, or you don't feel like sitting down and studying, or sitting down and working that day. How are you gonna achieve your goal like that? You're not. I always ask myself, how can I make achieving my goals easier? Life isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter. We don't need to make life harder. We get to decide that life is easy and we can achieve all of our goals. I know this might come as a surprise, but doing something consistently is not that hard. All you need is to stop relying on motivation, and you need to stop only doing things when you feel like doing them. Discipline is really, really important in changing your life and reaching all of your goals and having a better day-to-day life. You gotta do things even if you don't feel like doing them. But you can make it easier. For instance, you can set systems that will help you achieve all of the goals. Like, I have mini systems for everything in my life. For how I eat, for how I work out, for how I study, for how I work, everything. The fact that I pick out my gym fit the night before I need to go work out and put it in a bag, and if I need to go to work after my gym session, I'll also put my work bag next to it, and I also set my alarm so I can wake up on time and get to the gym. That is a system, and that makes my life easier but it also helps me achieve my goals. It's a win-win. The fact that every single time I cook more than one portion makes my life easier. I put in less effort, but get more results. That's also a system. It helps me get stuff done and things get done and goals get achieved. Becoming your best self and reaching all of your goals is as much about what you do on a daily basis, what it looks like on the outside, as what is happening on the inside. Every action that you do is fueled by you, by the way you think about life, by the thoughts you have on a daily basis. And if we work on our inner self, our life just becomes better. Whenever you are trying to be better, reach a goal, change your life, you need to fully believe in yourself that you're capable of doing it. This is literally the power of manifestation. People talk so much about manifestation and there are so many techniques and it's great. No, don't get me wrong. It is great. There are different techniques and there are different ways to think about it. But for me, the most important part about manifestation is the fact that you have this best self that you know already exists in the future. And that is why it makes it easier for you to put in the necessary work today, because you are convinced and you know that you will get results at the right time. If you have this ideal version of yourself in your head that you're trying to be, it can be exhausting trying to close the gap, trying every day to be better, to do better. And the important part is, first of all, you can totally do it. You need to completely believe in yourself that you can do it. And second of all, always ask yourself, what would the best version of myself do in this moment? Even if you're not the best version of yourself yet, even if you feel lazy, even if you haven't put in any work towards any of your goals and you feel like you're never gonna reach them, doesn't matter. You can just start right now. Ask yourself, what would the best version of myself do right now? And then do that. You need to act like your best self in order to become your best self. I can promise you one thing, the best version of yourself isn't afraid to say no. She isn't afraid to set boundaries. She's not afraid to cut people off. And that's what you gotta do. You gotta stop saying yes to everything and being a people pleaser. You need to let go of that. You need to let go of things that do not serve you. You need to let go of things that drain your energy. You need to let go of everything negative, because nothing changes if you're stuck in a negative cycle where you are letting people walk all over you and people disrespect you. As a result, that destroys your confidence and your self-esteem. That is not good. You gotta let go of the need for validation from other people and you need to give that validation to yourself. I made a whole video on this, I'll link it. You gotta start detaching from things. I've also made a video about this. Letting go can be exactly that one missing thing that you needed in order to become your best self, to change your life. Oftentimes we get so held back by things and we don't even realize it. We don't even realize how drained we are by people's energy, by bad influences in our life, by the fact that we say yes to people. We don't even realize it. And then we let go of things. We detach, and then suddenly everything just comes to you. You reach all of your goals. You become your best self. You suddenly have your dream life. And all you needed to do was to let go of things that didn't serve you. You know, sometimes when I'm trying to convince myself to get up and it's still like dark and cold outside and I'm trying to get like my last 5 minutes of rest, I start thinking about how I want my day to be. And no joke, whenever I do this, my day is better. It's such a simple thing, such little effort with huge effects. All you need to do is think about how your ideal day will be. So think about, for instance, the things you want to do that day. Let's say you need to go to work. Just think about how you're gonna wake up. You feel refreshed. You're gonna brush your teeth, you're gonna make a coffee, you're gonna have breakfast. You're gonna feel super ready for the day, calm, prepared. You're gonna get to work. Maybe there's gonna be a lot of work, maybe not, depends. But doesn't matter what happens, you're gonna feel prepared. You're gonna get stuff done. You're gonna be productive. You're not gonna let people overwhelm you. Imagine everything in detail and your day will be like that. By visualizing your day, you are preparing to deal with everything. You are prepping your brain to have a great day. And as a result, you're gonna have a great day. And obviously also, if you don't have a vision board, make one. You don't need to wait until the new year to make one. But if you don't have a vision board, definitely do one. It doesn't need to be actually printed out. Just go onto Pinterest, find some like nice pictures and save that as a vision board. Visualizing things really works. You are literally getting reminded of all of the goals you have, all of the things you are going to achieve by looking at those vision boards. And again, it makes your life easier. I think you're ready to have the most amazing last weeks of 2024. Go become your best self, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.